Because I feel like 2023 is gonna be the year of fucking around and finding out, I just had to say you guys need to worry about your PPE, your personal protective equipment, because y'all are trying to do shit that just makes my stomach just like I understand it. You want to experiment, you want to go out and do things, but I need you to understand that while you are there trying to please the other person, it's how do I put this without vomiting? Because like I get it, really and truly. I have a weak stomach, so I really can't do a lot of things. Like when I mean like, hey, I can literally have my arm like ripped up and see the blood, but it doesn't bug me. But like if someone tells me about, oh, they have some kind of problem, I'm like, yo, my knees get weak. So you gotta understand, I have this issue. It's just it's my own issue. So I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for y'all. Y'all need to worry about shit because while you're avoiding shit, like okay, so all right, let me start over. When you're trying to go, I need you to remember a few things. This is dangerous territories y'all going into. Like, remember, this woman will wipe her ass from front to back as she's taught, but she might not wash her ass. So you got like potential projectiles. Like, it's bad. And especially when y'all trying to do this shit and she doesn't have the structure to actually hold that up. Like, y'all trying to eat ass and you already have to avoid the dingleberries. You have to avoid the toilet paper. You have to avoid the stain the top of her tailbone. And now, because she has no ass, you have to avoid her tailbone. Like, it's a dangerous situation you're putting yourself in. I under- try myself. I'm actually trying not to throw up. Y'all are, this is not for you, Rav. This is for protection of mankind. Get your shit together. Listen, I need y'all to know the beauty of life, and that comes with appreciating colors, and depth perception is a lot. And when you're trying to eat out a girl's ass that has no ass, there's no cushion for the pushing. So while you're trying to avoid all the dangerous hazards of just the woman, I don't care if you say your girl got her out of the shower, doesn't matter. I don't give a shit. That shit, like, it blossoms like a flower if you fucking know what you're doing. And yeah, that flower comes with shit. So no, even if the shit is clean as hell, yo, you're still gonna get it. So we're not gonna pretend that the thing's clean. We're gonna be like, yo, you're avoiding the toilet paper, you're avoiding the dingleberries, and now you gotta avoid the tailbone that has a shit stain. So if that shit hits you in the eye, there's no cushion for the pushing. So if that shit hits you in the eye, there's no PPE. There's nothing that's stopping you from getting pink eye. Like, you understand this concept. Like, I mean, like, you try to please a woman. This woman did not even care enough to have some cushion for the pushing. You just gotta go to the gym or get pregnant. It's like, yo, ruin your life, get pregnant, just so you don't poke out someone's eyeball with your tailbone. Because that's, as you're trying to avoid all dangerous hazards, you're literally putting your life at risk. And I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. You, you're you're avoiding all hazards, and you gotta worry about your eyeball getting poked out because as you go in, you gotta look from the side, but that tailbone going for your eyeball, and now because you hit it with that crustration that's on the tailbone, that shit goes up in the air. Now you got pink eye on your next eye. Like, it's just I'm not a good situation. So honestly, when you're trying shit out when you don't even know what you're doing, like, what I mean to say is, like, when you're fucking around to find out, just wear some PPE, because you can't explain why you lost the eye and had pink eye the next day to your boys without having serious doubts about your life decisions, because that's not what I meant when I said fuck around and find out. Like, y'all have a wonderful night. I'm just saying, don't fuck around and find out like that.